Hello everyone and welcome to my Elemental Switch Axe build for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. This is post bonus title update. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I know in the last build video I made I started with the skill overview, but this time we're going to go with starting with the equipment. So first off, of course, weapons that we are using. For fire, we are using the Volcanic Switch, which is Magma Almudron's Switch Axe with 320 raw attack and 78 fire, white sharpness, a level 3 rampage, and a level 3 slot. For lightning, we are using Kezu's for 33 raw and 55 lightning. Alternatively, you can use Narwa. That's not Narwa's. You could use Narwa's. So, but which has less raw, more lightning, but has no normal decorations on it, so this can be entirely up to preference. I like to have some decorations on my weapons, so again, entirely up to preference. For ice, we are using Lagambis for 300 with 330 raw, 54 element file, of course. Well, they all have element files. I'm sorry. Uh, level 3 and a level 1. With water, we are using normal Almudrons with 320 raw, 74 water, level 2, a level 1, and a level 3 rampage slot. And then for a dragon, we are using the Calamitous Axe, which is the dark cloth axe that is used for death stench and that you get from the Palicos. Meowcenaries, there it is. Sorry. I had to remember what it was for a second, so it says 330 raw again, 60 dragon, 2 level 2 slots, and level 3 rampage. Now, get into armor. We are using the Astalos helm. I have this augmented. It has 2 lightning resistance, flinch free, and protective polish on it. Using the silver soul mail chest, which is silver Rathalos's, Malzeno braces, the Rathalos waist, and the golden Rathian legs. So go ahead and go over what's on them and what is in the decorations. Just switch over. There we go. It's better out. First, Rampage Deco. Highly recommend Elemental Bane for 3 slots. I believe a few of them. I just want to make sure you're a 3. You're a 3. No, they all have level 3s. Okay. So Element Bane for all of them for more elemental damage on any part that has the 20 resistance to 20 weakness to that element, so it's gonna be really good there. I want to say it's 10% increase in damage, so 10 or 15. I can't remember. I'm sorry. Anyway, for the fire setup, currently I have just an expert jewel in here for 5% affinity. So it helps out a little bit. So for the Astalos helm, it normally has burst and 2 levels of stun resistance, and again is augmented with flinch free and protective polish. So burst helping out a little bit. It's going to add at maximum 15 to both raw and element, which is nice, but it's not really worth getting more in there. We'll talk more about that later. For the level 4 and the level 2, I have quick switch jewels in there. The plus for the level 4, so we have 3 levels of rapid morph all in the helmet. All nice in there. There are no augments on the chest. It has our 1 point of elemental exploit on it. It has 1 point of critical element on it, and then we have the critical element plus decoration in here to bring that up to 3. It also has 3 fire attack on it normally, so really good there. In the level 3 deco slot, I have protective polish sharp tool there for 1 level of protective polish, and then the level 1 I have grinder for speed sharpening. Moving on to the Malzeno braces, these are augmented to have a level 2 and a level 1 deco slot added to them, so they are extremely good. I lost the blight resistance and gained Horn Maestro, but we're not getting anything from that. But onto the skills, it has Wirebug Whisper on it at level 1. So our wire bugs are 30% longer whenever we find them on the maps. 2 levels of attack boost. In the level 4, I have the Blaze Plus for the last 2 levels of fire attack for our weapon. If you are using any other weapon, I would recommend the hard element deco for that. So lightning, hard lightning, all that jazz for the level 4. The level 2 has jumping for 1 point of evade extender, that way it's much easier to dodge attacks, but it's not going to overshoot you if you need to adjust your positioning. And in level 1 we have another point of speed sharpening with our grinder deco, so we can sharpen faster. Moving on to the Rathalos coil. This is augmented to just have a level 1 slot on it. I'll probably try and get something better maybe later on, but right now that level 1 helps out a lot more than you would think. So it has 2 levels of attack boost, bringing that up to 4, 3 windproof, you know, it's there. It's not doing much. It also has 1 point of critical boost on it, so we're getting that. In the level 2 slot, I have a tenderizer deco for weakness exploit, and in level 1 we have a third grinder deco, so we have 3 levels of speed sharpening. Now, moving on to the Golden Loon Greaves, they have 3 levels of Defiance, so we never have to worry about roars other than the initial one. So, and it also gives us 10 defense, which isn't a lot, but it helps out. It's there. We have peak performance. Again, it's there. It's not going to do a whole lot because we're not focusing on staying on full HP the entire time. So if you do want to augment this, you can have some points from there to lose. Also has 2 points of recovery boost, so our healing is better. And then for the decorations, it has a 4 and a 2, but I currently just have 2 critical boost decos in here. So that way we have 3 levels of critical boost. And then, last but not least, the Talisman. This is a level 3 attack, level 1 quick sheath, and then a 3, 2, and a 1 slot on it, so very good there. You can either go with this or a level 3 critical eye jewel talisman. Either or will work splendidly with this. Now I have 2 tenderizer decos in here to give us our last 2 levels of weakness exploit, and then the level 1 I have Spirit Bird's Call, just so that way we can passively call in Spirit Birds, that way we don't have to worry about grabbing a bunch of them throughout the map. So, in total, we have 7 levels of attack boost, 5 levels of our respective element, 3 critical boost, 3 Wex, 3 critical element, 3 stun resistance, 3 speed sharpening, 3 rapid morph, 3 defiance, 2 protective polish, 2 recovery up, 1 crit eye just to help out a little bit. Yeah. 1 evade extender, 1 wirebug whisper, and 1 spirit bird's call. Oh, 1 spirit bird's call, and last 1 elemental exploit in burst. So again, burst at maximum. No, wait. I'm sorry. At level 3, it's at plus 15 to raw and element when you have successive attacks, but at level 1, it's 10 in total. So if you try to do more decos or try to roll for it, you're only getting a total of 5 of raw and 5 elements, so it's not really worth trying to focus that when we can use those slots for something else. So, whew. All that said, look at my note. Moving on to switch skills. Preference, forehead overhead smash. Deals a lot of damage, gives you a lot of forward momentum, so really good to close distance. Finishing discharge. That way we have the zero sum finisher, attached to a monster, have it explode. All that jazz. 2-stage morph slash combo. I absolutely love this. This is entirely up to preference. You can either use this or use X wide sweep. I absolutely love this because it does two. Because it is going to switch you into sword mode and then switch you into axe mode, but it's going to fill up your amp stage really quickly, and it can also fill up your sword gauge a little bit as well. So if you need to fill that up a bit, you can use it for that as well. And of course, it's getting the speed increase and damage boost from Rapid Morph. Then Soaring Wyvern Blade, because we can chain this from our zero sum discharge, which launches into the air, and then we can use this to go right back into the fight. And right in there, it's going to hit the monster, and then leave essentially a orb where it was, which will explode, dealing massive damage. Elemental Burst counter in the red swap scroll. This is really good if we want to get if we want to get our amp stage immediately. Now, elemental files do get their amp stage quickly, especially compared to power. It's not hard to get it there, but a way to get it instantly that also deals good damage. It's a very good counter. And even if you miss it, it still deals a little bit of damage, so very good. But in the blue swap scroll, we have switch charger, because this is going to increase our sword gauge. So if we can't switch to our sword, we can use this, fill that up. Plus, it will, for a few seconds, it will allow prevent us from losing our sword gauge when we're in sword mode. So we just have infinite sword mode for a few seconds. So very good there. So if you need, so basically if you want the counter, use red, but if you need sword mode gauge, switch over to blue for switch charger. And then if you need the counter, switch back to red. Whew. Now I believe that, yes, that is everything. So now we can head on to our demonstration. Alrighty. Well, this seems like a perfect time to promote my Twitch channel. So if you are enjoying the build and you want to see perhaps some other content or see me make more builds, check me out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/abyssfrit. Though with the way Twitch is going, I may end up getting off of it, so just a forewarning there. Grab... probably Mizu. Always like to grab a monster at the beginning. Free knockdown, free parts. Ooh, a free Blastode. Now you don't have the Gravia shell. Oh, that did not make you rideable. Okay. There we go. Or make it from over here. And give me that tip. Always underestimate how far that goes. Probably shouldn't be sitting on that. Don't need to be fainting. Really? Can you please be stunned? Like, I know I'm not hitting you in the head. There we go. Switch over to switch charger. Perfect. Going through that. Missed it. Oh, the leg is the worst part. How do we go over to the opposite side of him? There we go. Oh, you let that out pretty early. Oh, you're leaving, that's fine. Oh, a nice spot for me. There we go. Yeah, so this is going to... That right there, just all of that. Gimme. We can use that our soaring flay to go right in there. Okay. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, we got the paralyzed. Oh, yeah, I get the tail? Oh, I got his face. That'll do. Oh, hey, Mizu. Why am I on? It's not easy for like, no reason. Are you just gonna leave like that? Oh, that. Just need to. I think my Palago just threw a bomb at him. There we go. That was what? 947? That's not bad. That's really good. Oh, got an orb. One claw. So yeah, that is the Elemental Switch Axe build. Again, very straightforward with a focus on general, the main focus on on the overall attack bonuses, plus having a lot of good utility to help support that. That being said, hopefully this helped you in any way. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any ideas on how to improve the build, or maybe ideas for new builds, please leave a comment below. Y'all have, I think there's anything else to say, so... I think I've got all of the claws that I needed. I got all but one. Pretty sure. Damn. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Y'all have a great day, and happy hunting out there.